Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. I'm here with a live stream, and this is me pretty much talking about Marvel projects that I'm looking forward to. So, I'm gonna keep on going along, but so of course we have a lot of Marvel movies and TV shows coming out in like the next like 2-3 years. I don't know, but yeah. So let's talk about him. So. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna go with the movies first, and then talk about the TV shows, or I might just go out of order, whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But so let's start off with the most obvious movie coming out next month, and that is Thor Ragnarok. Now, Thor Ragnarok, I've seen pretty much a lot of people say that it's gonna be a great movie, which I could kind of see it, and I hope it is because I saw, of course, the first two Thor movies, and I thought the first one was all right. I thought it was all right at best. I thought Thor: The Dark World was a lot better, like way better. So I'm hoping that Thor Ragnarok is good. And I've seen people talking about why it's going to be good or why it's going to be great. From what I know is that, of course, Mjolnir gets destroyed. And we have a new villain, so it could be great, but we'll see what happens. And we have Hulk in there, so it's looking pretty good. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that movie. And like I said, I'm just hoping this is good, and I'm pretty sure it will be. But I'm just saying, Thor's trilogy is like in terms of him, Captain America, and Iron Man. I'm not saying it's like the weakest Marvel trilogy, but with those three, I think his is the weakest. But we'll see what happens. So I am looking forward to watching Thor Ragnarok. Like I said, the first one was all right. Second one I liked way better. So we'll see what happens with Ragnarok. Okay. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. And then what do we have next? Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go with the TV shows first. I'd rather go with that first. So upcoming November we have The Punisher, which, judging from the trailer, it looks pretty damn good from the trailer. I think Jon Bernthal is good. I wouldn't say he's great, but he's definitely good. So I'm looking forward to Jon Bernthal take on this role. And really quick, now that we're talking about Punisher, hold on a second. Now that we're talking about Punisher, I gotta address something. I feel so bad for Thomas Jane because when it comes to people who play the Punisher, he is never actually. When it comes to like great hero castings, he is never talked about. I don't know why, but yeah. So I feel bad for Thomas Jane because honestly, I think he was the best Punisher. Like I said, I'm not saying Jon Bernthal sucked. I think he's good, but I'm just saying Thomas Jane I think was better. So I think he deserves a lot more credit for his role in the movie. And yeah, I know not everyone liked the movie, but hey, it was definitely better than the Ghost Rider movies and Daredevil and the Hulk and Elektra. So I'll say that. So yeah, so that's something to look forward to, the show coming out in November. And the trailer was awesome. And they played some Metallica in there, so I'm looking forward to this show. So we'll see what happens with the show. And then we have what else we got? I know we have a lot more coming up. And then next year we're getting the season 3 for Daredevil, and then we're getting season 2 for Luke Cage, season 2 for Jessica Jones, and apparently a season 2 for Iron Fist. But I don't know if that's true or not. But because I haven't seen anybody talk about that, so I'm not sure that's true. But pretty sure it is true though. And before I talk about my thoughts on the seasons, let me explain something really quick. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little nervous about season 3 of Daredevil because well, hold on. Okay. Because if you guys don't know this, I don't know why you wouldn't, but I'm nervous because of the fact that Arrow, because now let's look at Arrow for a second. Everyone loved the first 2 seasons, but when the third season rolled around, everyone trashed on it, saying it was a horrible season. And to top it off, when we got to season 4, of course, they killed off the Black Canary. And that right there that set people off big time. Like, I didn't really care, but I saw a lot of people just slamming that episode. I think it was 11:59, I believe. So yeah, so her death really just, I think that was the start of the downfall for Arrow. And I believe I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if season 5 was on Netflix yet. I haven't checked it. It might be, I don't know. But the point is though, ever since the 3rd season, no one likes it anymore, you know. And the same thing happened with the Flash supposedly, because when the Flash came out, TJ, congrats on over 200 subs. Oh, thank you, TJ. Thank you very much for 200 subs. I did a video addressing it if you haven't seen it yet. And if you have any questions, ask away. I'm just talking about Marvel projects I'm looking forward to. So if you have any questions, just ask away. And thank you. But as I was saying, though, so, and apparently the same thing happened with The Flash, where season 3 came and people just slammed it. So that, oh man. So see, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous about season 3 for Daredevil, because the first 2 seasons were great. So I'm just praying right now that it doesn't fall in the same line with Arrow and The Flash. So we'll see what happens, but we will see what happens. So, and then we get Luke Cage season 2. So what I'm thinking is that maybe, if anything, they'll show Misty Knight with her bionic arm, because if you guys don't know this, Misty Knight in the comics, she has a bionic arm, and believe it or not, I didn't know about that until 2015. So I think they'll do that, because if you guys just saw the Defenders, she got her arm clearly cut off. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that, and I'm looking forward to it. I think that's going to be interesting if that does happen. So we'll see if she gets her arm or not. And I think we're going to get also, like, Claire. Of course, she's going to come back. So, and honestly, that ending in season 1 was so depressing too. So, you know, like, you have Shades on the loose and that one other girl on the loose, I believe, and then they killed that one innocent person. So this, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Luke Cage. And then we have Jessica Jones season 2, which we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not the biggest Jessica Jones fan, I gotta tell you. I mean, I have no problem with, like, women characters acting all tough, but the way she does it though, it's kind of annoying. Teachers, I'll check it out. All right. I did that video like 3 days ago, so just putting that out there. But as I was saying though, like, I have no problem with women characters acting all tough, but the way she does it though, it's kind of annoying. Like, I'm sorry, but it's kind of annoying to me. Name one Marvel character you think could qualify in DC Comics. If I had to take a guess or name one, I would probably say Wolverine, maybe, because they kind of did do that, I believe, with the Dark Claw comic, where, like, a lot of characters from Marvel and DC, like, combined themselves. Like, you had, of course, Wolverine and Batman, you had Sabretooth and the Joker. But I think they already did that. But I think Wolverine, if I had to name one. And they have done a couple of crossovers too, like Punisher, Batman, Punisher, and they might have done more. I just can't think of them. I think even Spider-Man was in the Justice League comic, but I'm not positive though. I could be wrong. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah. So we'll see what happens with Jessica Jones. And now let's talk about the one movie that I'm highly looking forward to next year, and that is Black Panther. Now, to give you a little backstory of Black Panther, when I was a kid, not a kid, when I played Lego Marvel for the PS3, I saw Black Panther, and I'm like, who the hell is Black Panther? I don't know who this is. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know who Black Panther was. But after seeing his debut in Civil War, I'm like, okay, this guy's already one of my all-time favorite Marvel characters. I mean, and from the trailer, this movie, I think it's gonna be pretty damn good. Not great, but I think it's gonna be pretty damn good. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching Black Panther. And what's his name? Chadwick, I believe. I think is a perfect casting choice. So we'll see what happens with Black Panther. I just wish that he would have had a cape. Well, I don't know. Maybe he will have a cape, but we'll see. Because there's this one action figure from Marvel Legends where he's wearing a cape, and it makes him look a lot more cooler. And I don't own Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite just yet, but when I get it, honestly, the only character I really want to download is Black Panther. Yeah. So once I get that game, Black Panther will possibly be the only character I download. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to Black Panther. I think it's going to be a pretty damn good movie. And then we have, now before I get into Avengers Infinity War, let me talk about two more movies from Marvel that are gonna come out next year. We have the Venom movie, which I am just praying to the goddamn gods that this is at least a good movie, because oh my god, Venom has not been done justice at all. And now, for those of you who do not know this, I don't know why you wouldn't know about this, but we all know how in Spider-Man 3 the character was severely damaged. Why? I have no goddamn clue. And that apparently Sam Raimi did not want to use Venom for that movie, but Sony insisted. I'm like, all right, you know what? Well, let's see if they can at least get him down. No, they had to just. Oh my god, it had to be one of the most annoying performances I had ever seen. Hello, TK. How are you doing, TK? Like I said, I'm talking about Marvel projects that I'm looking forward to. And if you have any questions or statements, I guess, ask away or let me know. If you have any. But as I was saying, though, so I watched Spider-Man 3, and I think I actually like it. I mean, people hate it, but I actually enjoyed it despite the problems it had. I mean, were there flaws? Absolutely, but I don't think it was a god-awful movie. But again, that might just be me. But as I was saying, though, Topher Grace was clearly not the perfect casting choice for this. I mean, oh my god, I don't know what went wrong here. So you have I mean, I like Topher Grace, like I mostly in the '70s show, but for this was clearly a miscasting right here. I don't know what the hell went wrong here. I mean, seriously, like how do you not know that this is gonna backfire? Like I don't get it. So I'm hoping that Venom is done justice in this movie, and Tom Hardy is casted as Venom, so that's great. Tom Hardy was also Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, so we'll see what happens. I mean, if Tom Hardy was good as Bane, so hopefully he can do. TK, which movies are you looking forward to this month? Mostly for this month, mostly Saw or Jigsaw, because I grew up watching the Saw movies when I was a kid. I always enjoy, like, in every ending you have like the little twist. Like in every ending, like they play that dun 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 dun, and then they also like then they have like a twist at the end. So I always like that. But I am nervous because the last movie came out, I believe, in 2011, and so it's been 6 years. So I'm just praying that this is at least a decent or good movie. So, but we'll see, because honestly, I think the Saw franchise is perfect, and they have 7 movies, but it's been perfect in my opinion. So hopefully they do not screw this up. But again, we'll see what happens. But as I was saying, but yeah, so Tom Hardy was definitely a good Bane, but we'll see if he can nail Venom, and I think he can. He's got the look. I mean, he's got the look. He's got the height. I mean, he's a big guy. Not as big as Eddie Brock, but he's decently big, I would say. So we'll see how Tom Hardy does. Now, talking about X-Men Dark Phoenix. Now, before I give my thoughts on the actual movie, let me talk about the X-Men movies in general, because so of course we had the original trilogy. By 2 were directed by Bryan Singer, and then the 3rd one was directed by Brett Ratner for some reason. But we had the trilogy, and then we had First Class, Days of Future Past. No wait. Oh no wait. Oh yeah. And then we had X-Men Apocalypse. So, but from what I've heard, that apparently this Dark Phoenix is going to be the 4th installment. Now, I'm not going to count the Wolverine movies because those are spin-offs, so that's a different other day. But with the X, so far that there's been including now, I'm not going to include Dark Phoenix this yet because it hasn't come out yet, but we've had the original trilogy and we had these movies. So luckily, in terms of, like, I guess overall the fans' opinions, So everyone loved the first two X-Men movies. Of course, everyone, not everybody, but most people trashed on Last Stand. So, but people enjoyed First Class and Days of Future Past. So, but people were on edge. Like, it was mixed opinions with X-Men Apocalypse and X-Men Last Stand. So luckily right now, currently, it's like 4 movies have been good so far for X-Men, while 2 have not been good so much. Like I said, regarding the fans, I actually enjoyed Last Stand. I mean, yeah, not everybody did, but I actually enjoyed Last Stand. So I actually did. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I actually liked it. But with Dark Phoenix, so I feel like if anything, they're gonna focus on the whole Phoenix storyline, because you never know, they might want to correct their mistake from what happened with Last Stand. So, and if that is the case, then I think they can do this justice. You know, I'm looking forward to it to see what happens. And I see some people saying that it is going to be a damn good movie. So we'll see what happens. And I am super glad that we're getting the entire cast back from Apocalypse and Days of Future Past. You know, we're getting Nightcrawler, Quicksilver, and Cyclops, and various others. So I am looking forward to Dark Phoenix. And then we're gonna get now let's talk about the most anticipated Marvel movie for next year, Avengers Infinity War. So now wait a minute. Wait, I almost forgot. Wait, before I talk about that, I gotta talk about Deadpool 2. So Deadpool 2 is also, I believe, coming out next year. Now, before I talk about this movie, let me get my thoughts on the movie, because I surprisingly never get my thoughts on Deadpool. I liked it. It was enjoyable, and to my surprise, this movie made the most money out of like every recent like Marvel movie that has come out in recent time. I'm like, how does that even happen? So, and then apparently that wasn't even planned. Like, there was not supposed to be a movie. That I guess that video on YouTube got leaked. That's what I heard. So I guarantee you, those guys, Marvel, they don't regret it now. But it was enjoyable. I loved it. But is it a 10 out of 10? No, I wouldn't go that far. But if I had to rate it, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. A solid 8 out of 10. But now let's talk about Deadpool 2. How do I think this is gonna be? Well, for starters, it did get leaked. Okay, thank you, because I wanted to be sure if that actually happened, because I wasn't sure yet. But yeah, so that video got leaked, and like people were confused, like, is this a movie or what? You know, and I guarantee you, Marvel does not or Fox, whatever, they do not regret doing this movie, because that made so much money last year. I don't know, more than Guardians of the Galaxy, Civil War, just in recent time, and that surprised the hell out of me. And that just shows how much Deadpool's popularity goes through the roof every goddamn day. So, you know, sorry, I had to get that out. But anyways, let's talk about the sequel coming out. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Now, even though people are saying that the sequel is gonna be pretty damn good, there's only one thing that I am so mad about. So if you guys don't know, there was photos or pictures on Google about the new Cable and Domino. Now let me look it up really quick if I can find it. So yeah, so I am looking forward to Cable being in it, because now a little backstory about Cable. I actually saw Cable in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he was actually one of my main guys for that video game. Now I think I'm trying to look at the actor's name. I'm sorry, I forgot. Let me see if I can look it up really quick. Okay. Honestly, guys, this Domino is not looking too good. Hold on. This damn phone is taking forever to load. Okay, here we go. So we can see here the new Cable right there. Sorry for the glare, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I was supposed to see what his name was. Wait. Okay, for some reason it doesn't even say right here. Okay, well, as I look it up, I'll keep on talking. I want Domino's now. Yeah, I'm more of a Little Caesars guy. Don't fight me. It's just my opinion. But let me see if I can find a picture really quick. So honestly, oh my god, this doesn't make any sense to me, because we all know how Domino is in the goddamn comics, but for some unknown reason, they had to make her look like this. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to and I'm like, why? Like, I don't get the mindset of trying to fix something that's not broken. And I know DC's done the same thing, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at the complete difference from the comic to the live action. Honestly, guys, I mean, I'm not completely hating on this, but I'm just like, I don't know. I really don't know. And I was never the biggest Domino fan, but I do like her as a character. I mean, how the hell did Bad and the Sun get her right more than the movie? Like, if you guys don't remember, she's hot though. Well, I don't really know much about this actress. I might have seen her. I don't know. But to me, it's like, how did Bad and the Sun get her right when she teamed up with Deadpool against Joker and Harley Quinn? They got her right perfect. That was just solid. The makeup was on point. And the actress who played her was good, and then you look at this, and it's like, why? I mean, I don't get it. I really don't understand. But as I was saying, though, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna slam this right now because, of course, the movie hasn't even come out yet. But we'll see what happens. But as I was talking, but back to Cable though. So Cable, like I said, I played as him a lot in MVC2. And honestly, I've been taking a light to this guy ever since I played like the Deadpool game for PS3. Yes, I own that game, obviously. But yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to Cable. Josh Brolin, okay, that's Josh Brolin. All right, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to Josh Brolin take on this role. But what's even weird to me is that he's also gonna play Thanos in Infinity War, which I'm like, okay, I understand that it's a whole different. Okay, look, I understand that, you know, Deadpool is pretty much owned by Fox, while of course the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy and Doctor Strange, they're all like from the MCU. And I get it's in a different universe, like in live action, but that's weird to me because it's like, even though it's a different character, it's the same actor. So that's what's weird to me. I mean, it's like having Hugh Jackman. You know, he's playing Wolverine, and then you have him in the MCU playing like, I don't know, like Drax, I guess. So that's kind of weird, but whatever though. But yeah, so Josh Brolin will take on this role as Cable, and like I said, I am looking forward to it to see what he's gonna do. Do I think they're gonna get him right? I'm hoping. But we'll see though. We'll see what goes down well with Cable. And I'm really hoping that they complete this trilogy too, because if Deadpool does not get a trilogy done, I'm gonna be pissed off. So, we'll see what happens with if they complete Deadpool's trilogy. And if anything, I feel like if they do consider it, the third one will probably come out like in 2020. But we'll see though. But yeah, I am looking forward to it though. Okay, so now are there any more movies coming out next year that I gotta talk about? Nah, I don't think so. So now let's get into the Avengers Infinity War. So this movie, of course, coming out next year. I think around May, I think. So as we all know, this is gonna be a two-parter, and the second one's gonna come out 2019. So what do I think is gonna happen in this movie? Well, pretty much everyone is on the mindset that not everyone is going to survive this. And people have done their predictions as to who's going to die. And I've even seen people talking about that there are characters that should not even be here. But hey, guys, this is Thanos we're talking about. Now, even though we haven't seen him doing anything yet, you know, we've seen his cameos and stuff like that in recent Marvel films. And honestly, I'm surprised. Honestly, his design is amazing. And let me just say that right now. The makeup on him, I'm surprised that they got this guy down, you know? So I'm looking forward to seeing what Thanos is going to do. I mean, honestly, I think he's going to be one of the most... Ooh, man, he's gonna be a huge just rampage, you know? So, and honestly, just picturing what he's going to do and everything, I'm looking forward to it. So, I mean... This could possibly be not the best, but one of the best Marvel films ever. So we'll see what happens with Thanos. And we're getting like we have the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Winter Soldier, Falcon, and a bunch of other Marvel characters. I just really wish that, oh my god, this is obviously not going to happen, but I really wish that the MCU could have made a deal with like Fox or Sony to like get a lot more characters on here. I mean, like imagine if the X-Men was here. Like that would have been perfect because the X-Men they fought Thanos in the comics, I believe. So that right there would have been perfect. But and I just don't get why Marvel did that. They gave rights to certain companies. You have like the MCU, Sony, Fox, I believe even Disney. Like I don't get why they did that, but I don't know. It beats me. But yeah, so I am looking forward to watching this movie. And who do I think is going to survive this, and who do I think is not going to survive? I don't know. I feel like guys like Winter Soldier and Ant-Man and Falcon, they might be the ones to not survive this. But we'll see what happens. And like I said, I'm loving the how Thanos is looking. So we'll see what Thanos is, what he's going to do. So I am looking forward to goddamn. So I'm looking forward to this movie. And if you guys have your own thoughts about it, let me know. I'll probably stay on here for like another 30 minutes or so. All right. Oh, and then we also let me address this really quick. Inhumans. Now, Inhumans not recently, but it came out not too long ago. And yeah, everyone just slammed this. Honestly, I wasn't even looking forward to it. I mean, the only character that I know about is Black Bolt. Everybody else, I'm like, I don't even know who they are. But pretty much everybody slammed this. And it's not been too great, but what I hate is that people are acting like it's like the first ever Marvel screw up, and I'm like, they screwed up but they've screwed up before. So I'd like for them to act like this is the first time that they've done something bad. It's like I don't get it. and also too, we're getting part 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe, in 2019 or 2020. So that's something to look forward to. But yeah, so the Avengers Infinity War is like the main movie that I'm looking forward to the most next year. And like I said, I think Thanos is going to be possibly the most intimidating Marvel villain. I mean, seriously, this is something to look forward to. So we'll see what goes down with Thanos. And honestly, this is going to be just crazy. And I'm pretty sure he's going to get the Infinity Gauntlet too, obviously. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so they've been giving us a lot of teases about what he's gonna not a tease, but they've been giving him a lot of cameos recently to show what he's gonna do. And like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to it. So we'll see how this movie goes. And then of course we're getting the 2019. So I don't know, guys. I mean, we have a lot of Marvel stuff coming up in the next couple of years. So we'll see and don't be surprised if like in the years of like 2020, 2021, 2022, that we get a lot more but like for characters that are not even that well known. Like we also have like the Runaways coming out, so that's another show that we're getting. Oh, and then we're getting Cloak and Dagger next year too, which I mean, I'll watch it because I will watch it because I mean it is something new and it is something to look forward to. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I've only seen these two characters only one time. Well, technically, and I say technically because I've only seen them in Maximum Carnage, that one game that came out for the Genesis. So we'll see what happens with Cloak and Dagger. I mean, I'm hoping it's at least an average show, but we'll see. Oh my god. God damn it! I hate when this happens to me. Oh my god. All right. Oh man. But anyways, so I don't know. There might be more Marvel projects coming up. I just don't know about. Um. Oh, and then we're also getting like we're getting I believe we're getting another season for that Shields movie, the Shield or whatever. I probably, honestly, I probably would have watched it, but if I was gonna watch it, it would have only been for Ghost Rider because I am aware that Ghost Rider is in that show. But I mean, I'm not the biggest Shield fan, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch that. Um, yeah, that's it. I don't know. There might be other. Oh, I don't know. There might be other projects coming out in the next couple of years, but this is all I know for right now. Um, But yeah, so we'll see what goes down for the rest of this year and next year and 2019 and 2020 for Marvel, because I mean they have been successful as of recent time. You know, they've been successful as hell. You know, and I'm not saying every movie has been perfect, but for the most part, they've been doing pretty good for themselves. So we'll see what happens. And really quick, I had to address something really quick, and that's Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Now, I've seen a lot of like gameplay and like reviews for this game, and honestly, it's mostly been mixed. I don't have the game just yet, but I do plan on getting it when the price goes down. Like I usually wait for the price for any video game to go down, but I mean, hold on. I mean, I've been a big fan of this franchise for a long time, but honestly, MVC Infinite might just be the weakest. And honestly, the reason for that, a big reason why, is because of the goddamn cast. I mean, not cast, roster. Because I've seen how the roster is, and even though it's like it's 30 characters, it's like it's still a weak roster because I mean it's mostly like a bunch of returning characters, and I'm like, and in reality, there's only what like 4 new characters, like 2 per side, and it's like that's not enough. And I'm not saying I hate these guys. I mean, people might be like, "Oh, he hates them." No, I don't hate. I don't hate Strider, Dante, Ryu, Nemesis, Chris, Captain America, Iron Man, Ghost Rider. I don't hate any of these guys. I'm just saying that they should have had more new characters. Like, why not have the Punisher in there? I mean, I think the Punisher would have been perfect. You know, and people might be like, "Oh, well, he's violent." Well, Dante's violent. The Resident Evil franchise is violent. So that's not a good excuse at all. And we had Wolverine and Deadpool, and those guys are extremely violent. And you know, speaking of them, why the hell did they get left out of this game? I mean, they're like 2 of Marvel's most icons in Marvel. Maybe people would get mad if they replaced the old ones. I can understand that, but it's like I said, I'm not saying that this should have been like a whole big roster, but it's like have at least some new characters. And sure, we got. I mean, in reality, the only one that I'm looking forward to playing is Thanos. I mean, I guess Rocket too, but like, I don't know. And for some reason, they put Black Panther as DLC. And I'm like, why is Black Panther a DLC character? I mean, like, why not make a minor Marvel character a DLC? Like, you know, a character that's not even that well known. And honestly, it's oh my god. And then like, and I heard about how some of the super moves are like, well, not super moves, but I heard about how people have been mad with how the gameplay works. But honestly, I put the blame on Capcom mostly, and it's not just me. Like a lot of people have been blaming Capcom for this, and honestly, I'm not surprised if it is their fault because Capcom in recent time has really been screwing up. I mean, like I heard about how like the most recent Mega Man games have bombed badly, and I also heard about how Street Fighter V was just a huge just bomb. And I'm glad I didn't buy the game. I didn't buy Street Fighter V because for 2 reasons. One, because I didn't want to take the chance of spending money on a bad game. And two, because I knew that they were gonna make another one, and we're gonna get the arcade edition next year. So, and I mean, are you really surprised? Because they've done this, God knows how many times, and it is annoying. I mean, you had Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and of course Ultra Street Fighter 4. And that right there is just retardation. I mean, why would you make like 4 different versions of a game? It's like, and then they did the same thing with Street Fighter 2. You have Street Fighter 2, Turbo Street Fighter 2, Hyper Street Fighter 2, and it's like, what? So that right there is just retarded. So I don't know what Capcom's been doing lately. I mean, they've just really been screwing up really bad. And not even the most diehard fans of Street Fighter defending Street Fighter 5. Like, I saw a lot of people reviewing that game, and for the most part, it was just heavily slammed by even the most diehard Street Fighter fans. And they took away arcade mode. I'm like, a fighting game has to have an arcade mode. You don't take it away. So that was another problem. Who's your favorite character of all time and why? Well, I don't have a favorite right now. I did at first, but like now I'm kind of changing it. I don't know. He might still be my favorite, but I don't have a current favorite character right now. I mean, there's like a lot of people to choose from a lot of different franchises and a lot of different games and movies and comics and all that stuff. So it would be kind of hard for me to choose like who my favorite is, but maybe in the near future I'll have an answer. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure it's hard for anybody to come up with who their favorite character is. But as I was saying though, oh God. But as I was saying, but yeah, so I don't know what Capcom has been doing lately, but I mean, and this, I'll admit this is the right step. This is a step in the right direction for them to make another one, mostly because they are adding some features that were not included in Street Fighter 5. So I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens with this. But will I get it? I don't know. We'll see. Because I do not want to spend money on this, because I just cannot help but feel like seriously, do not be surprised in 2020 if we get Ultra Street Fighter 5 or Super Street Fighter 5. Do not be surprised. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to buy this. But we'll see what happens though with Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. So, but back to the main point though. Oh, good Lord. All right, but back to the main point though. So I will get MVC Infinite. I mean, I'm still gonna play it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll still enjoy it. But in terms of like, the roster, it is not. It is one of the possibly one of the worst rosters ever. I mean, you compare that roster to MVC2. MVC2's roster was like one of the biggest rosters ever, up there with MK Armageddon. Like, it was just so huge. Then you look at this roster, it's like the complete opposite. So I don't know what happened here. Oh man, it is just, I don't know. I really have no clue what happened here. So yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, even Tekken 7 got good reviews. Like, I don't have that game either just yet, but I saw the reviews for Tekken 7, and those reviews are better than both Street Fighter 5 and MVC combined. Oh my God! And you know what? Now that we're on the subject of Tekken, let me talk about this. So we all know that Street Fighter Cross Tekken came out, I believe, in 2012, and and it was enjoyable. I mean, it was a fun game, but what the hell happened to the graphics? Like, Street Fighter is notorious for having some of the most lame graphics ever. Well, with Street Fighter 4. Now, to be slightly fair, Street Fighter 5's graphics is way better. Not 100 times better, but way better. But I'm like, it's so dumb, because with those graphics, they clearly ruined the Tekken characters with those Street Fighter graphics. And I'm like, that was retarded as hell. Because, like, seriously, like, you compare, like, hold on. I mean, you compare the Street Fighter graphics to Tekken, and you clearly know which one is way better. And honestly, that was bad. That was just ridiculous. And honestly, I don't get it. I just don't. And that apparently there was supposed to be a Tekken Cross Street Fighter, but it was going to be made by Namco. But I don't know what happened. Like, that was announced like in 2014 or 15, but I don't know what happened. Nothing ever came of it for some reason. And then we got Akuma as a guest character for Tekken. I'm like, I'm not digging that. I would have rather had Ryu or Ken as a guest character, but Akuma, like, I gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest Akuma fan. But yeah, so that game, I mean, and like I said, I enjoyed it, but for the most part, the graphics kind of ruined it for me. And just a couple of other like minor little issues about that game. But will Tekken Cross Super ever get made? I have no idea, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. If you guys have any other final thoughts, whatever, let me know because I might be close to ending this live stream right now. But anyways, damn happens. Okay, but yeah, so we'll see what happens, and do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if like by 2019 we get an Ultimate Edition for MVC Infinite. I do not be surprised if that happens, because they did that already with MVC 3. They made the Ultimate Edition for MVC. Oh, actually, it was Ultimate MVC 3. So do not be surprised if MVC Infinite does the same thing. And I don't know, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this game. But like the only games right now that I currently want to get are Tekken and MVC currently. Like next year, of course, I'm gonna want to get Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean that. When do you think you'll reach 300? If I had to guess when, I want to say maybe sometime next year. I mean, there's no way in hell that's gonna happen next year, obviously. But if I had to guess, I would say maybe next year. I mean, I reached 100 and 200 in a goddamn year. I mean, that is a big deal for me. What month? If I had to guess what month, I would say maybe like October or no, okay, maybe that's too much. Maybe March or April, I don't know. Maybe June or July. But no way in hell in the beginning of next year, I'll tell you that much. But sometime next year, that's my main guess. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to buying Red Dead Redemption 2 next year. I mean that's a game. I mean, yeah. Because I bought. I mean, I clearly played RDR and Undead Nightmare, and those two games were phenomenal. I mean, Red Dead Redemption it's one of the best games of all time. And what's funny is that I don't know which one's better. Like when you compare Red Dead Redemption to GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption is like a million times better. But when you're comparing Red Dead Redemption to GTA 5, that's a whole different story. So I don't know which one's better between those two games, and from the trailer, it looks pretty damn good. The graphics are heavily on point. And hold on, give me 1 second. Hello? Nice house. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, guys. Anyways, but yeah, so what are you doing for 1,000 subs? Anything cool or what? Well, my friend, I am not gonna reach 1,000 anytime. I mean, if I had to guess on when I would reach 1,000, that's not gonna happen until like 2020 maybe. But what would I do if I do reach 1,000? Honestly, I think the most logical thing to do was just celebrate, with family, friends, because reaching 1,000 is obviously like a big accomplishment. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Have a nice celebration with family, friends, and that's what I might do. because reaching 1,000 is like one of my main goals, obviously. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's my guess. I mean, it might change. You know, I might change my mind because this is like that ain't happened for a long time. So I might change my mind. But we'll see, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll do something special, but we'll see what happens with that. What about 1 million? Man, reaching 1 million, that ain't gonna happen until God knows how long. I mean, I know I'm very young and I have a lot of time, you know, to have that goal, but I can promise you that's not gonna happen for God knows how long. I mean, seriously, that no one starts their YouTube channel like I do and reaches 1 million. Well, actually, maybe unless people actually like your content like that much. But for the time being, that possibility might be just, I don't know. But if I reach 1 million, you know damn well if I reach 1 million, it's gonna go down. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna go down. Jake Paul got 10 million in 10 months. Well, I actually know someone else who reached 1 million in like less than 2 years, and that was Mr. Nightmare. If you don't know Mr. Nightmare, he does a lot of like creepypasta videos. He literally reached 100,000 in less than a year, and I believe in less than 2 years, he reached 1 million like that. So that's someone that I know, and yeah, I don't watch Jake Paul. I mean, he is like possibly one of the biggest douchebags on YouTube. I mean, I watched a video on why he's hated so much, and I'm not surprised. I mean, like the way he treats his fellow stars, I guess, and what he does, it's like, yeah, I would not want to be that. I mean, you're like, how would you guys feel if that was me? Like, it's like, okay, let's say if I'm into your 1 million sub party, we'll see, because obviously, if I give my address out to everybody, I'm gonna have everybody knocking on my door, and it's gonna be chaos. So we'll see. I'll probably invite you and a lot of my older subscribers. We'll see. What was I say? Oh, but like, how would you feel if, like, let's say, okay, you know what? Let's say I did reach 1 million subs. Let's say I have all the fame, I have all the money, and okay, let's say you approach me. Let's say you see me at Comic-Con or something like that, Kamikaze, whatever, any convention, and you're like, hey, I've subbed to this guy since like 2015, 14, and you're like, I want to get a picture with him, and you approach me, and you're like, hey, I know you, I'm and then you're like, hey, I watch you, I'm TK. And then I'm like, and then you're like, can I get a picture and autograph? And I'm like, yeah, right. Like, can you imagine that? I mean, you're not gonna. No one is gonna forgive me for doing that. I would knock you out. Yeah, that's. Well, good luck with that, because I'm just kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke. But yeah, a lot of people who get rich and become famous, they let all that fame get to their head, and they think, oh, I'm too cool for all the normal people out there. I mean, that's just a fact. And I do not want to go down that path, because if I go down that path, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. So I do not want to do that. But yeah, so in terms of what I would do if I reach 1,000, like I said, most likely just a celebration. Now, in terms of like 1 million, I can't even think about that right now, because even if that does happen, it ain't going to happen for like another couple of years. But yeah, so you should do meet and greets if you get that big. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot to think about, you know, especially because, you know, when I reach 1,000, I know when I reach 1,000, it's gonna make me feel like, you know, I'm somebody. And honestly, like but like one thing that's gonna suck a little bit. Now, I'm not saying I hate having supporters, obviously. I love the support, and I love people supporting me, because obviously it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. But if there's one thing that I would not want to have, now, if you guys don't know about this, let me give you a couple of examples about this. Now, you guys already know that there are some YouTubers out there that whenever they do fan meetups, it goes terribly wrong. Now, let me give you an example of that. I forgot the YouTuber's name. I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but there was this one YouTuber who I guess was like taking not autographs. he was waiting in this one place, and there was a bunch of fans right there that wanted to get pictures, autographs, whatever. So, and the line was like, oh my God, the line was so long. And from what I remember, that this one YouTuber, so he went outside for like a brief second, and immediately everybody just went crazy. And what's even worse is that one of these fans, they ended up punching a girl in the face to get it to cut in line. And that's something I do not want to have to go through. And that, and also too, I also read that when that one YouTuber tried to go to that he had to fight his way to his car. One YouTuber got shot in the face at a meetup last year. Her name was Christina Grimmy. Oh my! I didn't know about that. Why? Like, why though? But why did it happen? Why? Like, what was? Like, was there a reason for that? Oh, well, that sucks. You see, that's another thing, because you see, oh my God, I don't want to bring this up, but see, that's another thing. You don't know if these fans actually like you, or you don't know if they're gonna go and try to do something bad. Like, you never know. You might be right there waiting. You know, you might be at a convention or something, and then a fan goes up to you. Oh yeah, he just shot her. I think he was an obsessed fan. Oh my God. If that's the case, and that's just, I don't know. I really have no idea. But see, my point is, like, I would not want to be at a convention and I'm right there waiting for people to come up to me and someone's like, hey, I know you, and then just, you know, do something. I don't know. Because some fans are just, oh my God. Oh my God. Some of them take things way too far. I mean, like, way too far. I mean, you hear about how some people have like these weird, what do you call it? Yeah, like okay, for example, like a lot of fangirls of Justin Bieber. I heard about how they buy posters of him, and let me just say all I'm gonna say is that they do stuff with it. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm like, what kind of a fan are you? Like, it's one thing to be a fan and, you know, be all cool and everything, but if you're an obsessed fan or a fan that's all wild, then that's not really a fan. That's just a monster. What if some groupies just try to get all up on you, bro? Nope. I'm not having that. Honestly, guys, when it comes to me, even I know when it's time to, like, get serious, and when it's time to, like, you know about, you know, do not target underage girls or girls in general, you know, because it's like, seriously, like, I would not want to be walking down the street and I see like a group of girls coming up to me like, hey, we know you, and I'm like, okay, I appreciate you guys are fans, but if it comes down to that, I do not want that to happen. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not that kind of person. Like, no, I'm not having that. I'm pretty sure some YouTubers would die for that, but not me. Not me. I just want one girl and that's it. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be a pimp either.
What is that? Oh, there it is.
You'll see. I would. Well, see, as I said, I know some people would. I know some people would want to have that, but not me. Like I said, for me, it's just one and done. What was it? But as I was saying though, so yeah, so this one, love the logo. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so this guy had to fight his way to his car, and the fans were, oh my God, they tried to stop his car and like get him the hell out of there. And I'm like, that's just wild animals. That's you're not a fan. If you're trying to break someone's car for them to stop, then you're not a fan. That's vandalism. That's like almost an attempt to murder. Okay, maybe not murder, but that's like property damage or whatever you call it. I'm like, what? I mean, I would not want to be some, like, I would not want to have 1 million subs and then go somewhere and fans are like, hey, I know you, whatever. And I would not want to get in my car and try to drive away and people try to break my car down. And I mean, I guarantee you people will try to slash my goddamn tires. Wonder how it feels to have fans. I think, I mean, if you have like fans all over the place, and I'm pretty sure that's like, that's a dream right there. But if it's a person that has like, I guess like me, maybe not fans, but like supporters, or I guess you want to call yourselves that. It's pretty damn good, but I also like it too when people. I think it's even cool when like you have someone telling you, oh, you know, because of you. Okay, yeah, like I heard about this happened to Dash EXP. How he went to a convention, I think earlier this year, and someone told him, oh, you got me through life or something or like that, and Dashi was like, okay, calm it down, whatever. Now that's what I would like. I would like for that to happen to me. You know, somebody telling me that, oh, you know, I watch your videos all the time, and you change, you know, you helped me. I would feel pretty damn good. But that right there remains to be seen, though. But yeah, so when it comes to, and oh my God, and see, this is what pisses me off. Okay, so there have been reports of some fans, not fans, but they talk trash to YouTubers where they go on their comments, are you gonna cry if that happens? It depends. It depends on how they say it or what they say. If they say like, oh, I love watching your videos, keep it up, then obviously I'll be like, okay, cool. But if they say it in like an emotional way, then yeah, I don't know. Like if it's a little girl like looking at me like in tears, like, oh, I watch your videos, you help me, then yeah, I don't know. Like I do my best to try to tough it out. Like whenever I watch a sad movie or a sad TV show, I try my best to stay dry-eyed. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that, if that ever does happen. What was I talking about? Oh, but what really makes me angry is that there are, like I said, there are some people who go on people's videos and they go on the comments and all they do is berate them. And oh my God. Okay, so you have people talking trash about them on the comments. That YouTuber responds back to them, talking trash to them. And all of a sudden, oh, he hates his fans. He hates YouTube. I'm like, I mean, not YouTube. He hates them. You know, I'm like, if someone talks trash to you, you're not gonna just let yourself. Oh, those are trolls. Yeah, I know they're trolls. Okay, I understand there's a lot of trolls on here, but some of them might be legit serious. You just don't know. Some of them could be serious and be like, oh, you should kill yourself. And yeah, that's a troll right there. But you might have some people trashing on you, saying that, oh, you're a lame YouTuber. Stop doing YouTube. Like you just don't know if they're actually trolling you or being serious. You just don't know. But like I said, when that same YouTuber talks right back to them, oh, it's a crime. Oh, but when you do it, oh, it's okay. You know, you can talk about these YouTubers. Oh, that's perfectly good. But if a YouTuber does it right back, oh, then he hates them. It's like, wow. Oh my God, I heard that happened to BHD, Blasphemous HD. That happened to him a lot. What's your favorite Marvel character? I've explained this a lot, but I'll say it again. That is Deadpool. Deadpool is without a doubt my favorite Marvel character still to this day. Like I said, I thought the movie was good, not great, but good. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. I'm looking forward to the sequel. Like I said, I'm not loving the new Domino, but I'm loving Cable though. I'm liking how Cable looks. Josh Brolin definitely has the. I mean, I heard that he got ripped for this role, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised there. So I mean, he looks jacked up as hell. So I'm looking forward to Josh Brolin as a. But yeah, Deadpool's my favorite. Big YouTubers or famous people in general can't talk trash for some. See, that's what I'm saying, and it is just so retarded. But you know what's even more dumb to me is that. What was it? I heard about this one incident. I forgot what though. Well, I forgot what, but yeah, you always hear incidents about people like, again, you know, oh, you're a horrible person. Oh, well, I don't, you know, this and that. Oh, you know, oh, he hates his fans. He hates these people. It's like, Jesus Christ. And to be fair, to be slightly fair, thank God that there are some people who defend that, because there was this video that I saw once. I forgot who it was, but some guy was like, oh, you're terrible. Oh, well, I don't give a damn. Oh, you know, but I saw some people backing him up like, bro, if you're going to talk trash to him, don't expect, you know, you have to expect to get trash talk back to. I said that dumb, but you get my point, though. So thank God that some people defend these YouTubers. So thank God for that. But yeah, I don't get the mindset there. I mean, it's like a crime now for some goddamn reason. Like, oh, this and that, you know, I don't know. But see, this is why I don't like talking about that stuff, because, you know, I try to keep my channel legit. I'm not the person that likes to get into, I don't like getting involved in any like controversy. You know, I don't like doing that stuff. So that's why I keep my channel based on stuff like this. Not because I feel like I have to, but because I want to, you know. So yeah, so I don't like doing those types of videos where I'm like, oh, this and that, you know. So that's why I keep my channel the way it is. Because if I were to do a video talking about stuff like that, then yeah, I would get slammed hard. I'm pretty sure I would. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, let's be honest here. But yeah, so and the thing is, and with me, like oh my god, how, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been called names, I've been called this and that in previous videos. Not a lot, but possibly the most famous video where I've been talked trash to the most. You're gonna get into some controversy eventually if you plan on making it big. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised because every YouTuber who makes it big, they have something. But what I mean is, I'm hoping it's not like a big thing where it's like, for example, I'm gonna name an example here. Okay, for example, like what was it? I'm trying. Oh, I know. Like, yeah, like Kathy Griffin. Now she was holding up the head of the president. Now that's something I'm clearly not gonna do. Obviously, that's the kind of country I don't want to get involved. If it's like minor issues, then maybe. But and what I don't get either is that it's so weird to me how Hollywood loves a good controversy. It's like it's not a good thing because it's gonna lead to a bunch of problems. So I don't get why it's a good thing to have that stuff. Like, seriously. But then again, there are YouTubers that that never get to controversy, like DashEXP. He's one of them. I mean, okay, maybe he does a little bit, but for the most part, he's clean. You know, Dashie, I think, is one of the most YouTubers that doesn't really get into any controversy. Like I said, maybe he does, but maybe they profit off controversy. Yeah, I am aware of that. I don't know why they do that, but I don't know. But yeah, so we'll see what happens in like the next, like, I don't know, 5-10 years with my channel. But for the time being, I'm just gonna do what I do best and just, you know, do what I do best. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so I'm just so sick of people doing that, you know. Oh, you suck. No, you suck. Oh, you're a bad person. You know, that's how it is now. But thank God that there are some people out there who are not like this. Thank God for that. But yeah, we got you. Thank you very much, TK. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I mean, I actually backed up some YouTuber, but oh my God, this honestly, I feel like the biggest idiot on earth when this happened. So if you guys don't know Mr. Nightmare, like I said, he's a guy who does a lot of creepypasta videos or scary story videos. But let me explain. So in last year, he made a video talking about how he hates how he got copyright strikes because of he used clips of someone else's video. And I backed him up saying that, oh yeah, that's true. You should not copyright somebody's channel because for like a 15-second clip. So I even commented like, hey man, like whatever. And so I defended him, and holy hell, I swear, earlier this year, Blasphemous HD, he made a live stream talking about how Mr. Nightmare was going to sue him because I guess he was using clips or read into his videos, and I'm like, oh my God, I felt like the biggest retard on earth. And honestly, that's like, are you serious? So you're complaining about, oh, I'm getting copyright strikes for using clips of videos, and they should not do that. But now you're doing that, and it's perfectly okay. I'm like, what? How does that even make any sense? And oh my God, that's what I'm saying. It's a goddamn hypocrite. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm like, so you're telling me that it's okay for someone to, okay, so you're telling me that, oh, it's a crime for someone to use your clips, and then, oh my God. I mean, I still watch his videos, but I'm like, and oh my God, I came this close to unsubscribing. The only reason why I haven't unsubscribed is because I do like his videos. I still enjoy the videos, but then I lost so much respect. See, it comes down to the mindset of money, because he even said in that video, because he even said he's like that. No one cares what people do unless there's money involved. And I'm like, yeah, no duh. And now you're doing it? Like, oh my God, guys. Like, that is so low. That is so goddamn low. That's just bad. I mean, I cannot express how pissed I was when I saw that. And I know he's not the only one. There's a lot of people, but I'm like, really? I supported him for like 2 years, and then this happens. That was a wrong move. Money gets to people. Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. And see, that's what I'm worried about, because even though I tell myself every day, if I ever make it big and I make money off of YouTube, I tell myself, don't let it get to you. Do not do that. Stay who you are. Do not let money control you. All that stuff. But it's true what people have been saying, have been telling me, that you can tell yourself all the time that I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be one of those people. But then again, it comes back to the mindset of it's easier said than done. So if you get big, remember us. Believe me, believe me, I don't plan on doing that. I plan on staying who I am. I'm gonna try my damn best and to not let this get to me, because if it gets to me, my channel is gonna be. It could go from being great to just going downhill. And I do not want it to happen. So I'm gonna do my best to not do that, because if I do that, I guarantee I'm gonna lose support. Like, I'm gonna lose a bunch of subs, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, don't turn it into Jake Paul. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Don't do that. I mean, Jake, I don't know what happened to Jake Paul. Like, I told you, I watched the video on why he's hated so much. Terrible stunts. One of the worst songs in 2017. Being a bad neighbor. Racist. He won an award for something, I don't know, and people were like, why is he winning if he's racist? And then what else happened? That he dissed his own brother, Logan, I believe that's it, yeah, Logan Paul, for no reason. He cheated on his girlfriend. Like I said, he treats his fellow friends, whatever, like garbage. And there might be other, I just don't know. But yeah, so I'm not surprised why he's hated so much. I mean, I never even watched him, and then I heard about how he dissed himself. But it's like, yeah, that's not, just because you diss yourself, that doesn't mean that you're gonna change. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my damn best to not let money take control of me, because if that happens, I guarantee I'm gonna go downhill if that happens, And I've heard a lot of people that's happened to a lot of people too. So I'm not gonna let that happen. But anyways, oh my God, but yeah. So and what sucks even more is that my friend is correct about something. That what sucks is that he's so rich, girls don't care about him being a. And, oh my God, that's the same thing with goddamn Justin Bieber. Because this guy is just, oh my, have you guys ever seen that video where that one, I'll just call him a little person. It was a little person that wanted, or a fan, I guess I'll call him a fan. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to offend anybody, okay? That's why I didn't use that one word, okay? I don't want to use that word. But I'll call him a fan, I'll call him a fan. But this one fan all he wanted was a picture with Justin Bieber. And what happened? Bieber, not only did he ignore him, but he instead took pictures with everyone around him. And I'm like, what? And the people around him, they were looking at him like, why are you doing that? I'm like, really? And the fan walked away all sad. I'm like, oh my God. And so, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, really? So this guy, all he wanted was a goddamn photo with you, and you can't even do that. It's like, oh my God. You see, that's what I don't want to turn into, I mean, if people ever see me on the streets, take a picture. I'll take a picture with fans. I mean, it's not a bad thing to do. I mean, you have supporters, right? Damn. Yeah, exactly. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It was one of those videos where, once you watch this, you'll hate Justin Bieber. I'm like, I never liked him. Like, even before I saw that, I never liked him at all. But seeing that, oh my God, it made me hate him even more. And I'm like, are you serious right now? And also too, who else? Wait, let me take a charge really quick. Wait, I gotta charge the laptop before it dies. Hold on. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. All right, hold on. Let me just sort of plug this in. Okay, there it goes. But as I was saying, though, all right, so I had to charge the laptop before it dies. But as I was saying, so that happened. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, why in the hell would you do that? And then he's always targeting underage girls, and that he actually admires it. He actually is like, yeah, I don't mind that. I'm like, you don't mind that? Like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, this guy is like, oh my god, someone has to give it to him. Like seriously, that guy is just annoying and one of the worst. And Jake Paul is like the Justin Bieber of YouTube, it seemed like. So, oh, and also, and yeah, celebrities in general being douchebags of fans is like one of the worst things ever. Like, I heard about how Christian Bale, Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy, how he berated two little girls, or he yelled at them for asking for an autograph. I'm like what? Like, you're gonna yell at little girls for wanting a picture? I hope you don't get like that. Be real. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be like that. Okay, I do not want to have, because see, I don't want to have a video where someone catches me on camera and then they're like, and then you see them the next day, oh, after watching this, yo, hey, Rick was rich. No, I don't want that to happen. You know, I'm a nice guy. I don't like to make people angry. I don't like to make people feel sad. I like to have fun with friends. You know, just do what I do best, and you know, be a nice, genuine person. But yeah, so I don't like doing that stuff. But as I was saying though, so like Christian Bale yelling at little girls, I'm like, why? And I heard about how Bruce Willis, same thing, like a little girl like pointed him out, and then he got pissed off, and I'm like, wow. Like Jerry Seinfeld, Mike Myers, Shia LaBeouf, Ariana Grande, like so many celebrities that are just the worst. And I'm like, oh my god, it's like people clearly support you, and you're gonna repay them with like a bunch of insults and stuff. Like, I mean, I remember, yeah, same thing with like Mike Myers. Like, I remember hearing about how a fan went up to Mike Myers and was like, "Hey, I'm a big fan. Can I buy you a drink?" And he's like, and what was his response? "Oh, I can afford my own drinks, a-hole. Save your money for my next movie." Oh yeah, you know, yeah, that's great. That is perfect. You might get supposed exactly, because that always happens all the goddamn. And the thing is, you know, now if I know that I did something bad, then I would even address it, you know, because I kind of did that, but it was like a minor issue. But if it's a big thing and something happens, then I'll address it and be like, I apologize and all that stuff. But if it's like something that's not even controversial, then what the hell are you complaining about? Like, seriously. I mean, people start controversy for the most dumb stuff. Oh my god. Okay, for example, let me give you a great example. Well, what's the series called? Fallout. If you guys don't know about this, with Fallout, we all know that Tracer's outfit is like super tight. It's like spandex, I believe. And guess what the goddamn controversy was for that? It was because it was so tight. You obviously your butt was pretty much showing. So what did this lead to? Oh, hashtag Buttgates. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I could go on about this, but I'm gonna stop it right there, because if I keep on going, I'm just gonna lose my goddamn mind. But yeah, so like there's controversy. Now there is real controversy that should be addressed, but then there are some that's like, it's a minor little issue. Why are we talking about it? You know, so it doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. Was it good though? I never played Fallout, believe it or not. I didn't see an actual photo of that. I don't think I did, but yeah, it was a video on like the most controversial, like the most dumbest controversy in like video games or in like in general. Oh my god! And if you think that is retarded, I heard about how Pokemon, when that was aired, that some guys said it had to do with witchcraft. I'm like, are you kidding me? How the hell does that have to do with witchcraft? I'm like, what? And I'm like, that is just, oh my god, oh my god. You know what? And when I saw that, I'm like, I'm done. You know, you're gonna tell me exactly. I agree. You know, but I'm just thankful that there are some people out there like that actually know what a real controversy is. You know, at least. You know, so thank God for that. But it's just so retarded. I mean, what's next? Honestly. Oh my God! I mean, it is just retarded beyond these reasons. And like I said, if something was controversial, I'll actually address it and be like, oh yeah, that's too far. But what are we gonna focus on? Oh, minor issues. Like, oh, yeah, that's great. You know, but I don't know, guys. I mean, and I respect people too who speak their mind. So I respect those people. You know, despite that they will get controversy, but at least they speak their mind. So thank God for that. But yeah, so I don't know what else to say about that. But see, this is why I keep my channel based on what I do because I know that if I keep on going about stuff like this, then I'm gonna get hated on. Maybe not by you guys, but by other people. So yeah, so that's why I don't like talking about this stuff because it's gonna lead to bad things later on. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up this live stream, guys. So, like I said, now in terms of like the Marvel projects coming up, I'm looking forward to Thor, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, X-Men Dark Phoenix, Venom, and Daredevil season 3, Luke Cage season 2, Jessica Jones season 2, The Punisher, Cloak and Dagger. So I'm looking forward to all those shows and movies coming out in the next couple of years. So, yeah, guys. So I appreciate everybody who participated in this live stream. I'll probably have a video or two talking about something else, but we'll see, guys. So, see you, dude. Okay, take care, and take care, TK. Also, if you're still here with us. So yeah, guys. So that's gonna wrap this video up, and I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably have a couple of videos later on. Oh, one more thing. Stay tuned for another vlog. I'm gonna have a vlog posted on. It's gonna be recorded Friday, but I'm gonna upload it Saturday. So stay tuned for my new vlog. And if you didn't check out my last one, go back and check it out. But yeah, so stay tuned for the vlog. So YouTube. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So like I said, stay tuned for the vlog this coming Saturday. So yeah, guys. So be sure to click the notification button. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Until then, REKLEZ Rich signing off.